Check out the latest highlights from the Nourishing You podcast.
Stress. So I really enjoy breathing. So like a 4-7-8 breathing will really help me to kind of modulate that stress response. What are your recommendations around trying to help people with stress?
Yeah. 4-7-8 is definitely my go-to breathing technique for that. So I have a video I share with all the patients that Andrew Weil did on that kind of breathing. And then I mentioned earlier, meditation is another big one for stress reduction. Getting out in nature, it's the studies out of Japan on getting out in nature has such a big impact on stress hormones and stress physiology. Like if you go for a walk in a city versus going for a walk in nature, the immune and hormone profile is just completely different, even though it was the exact same amount of walking distance. So try to get people outdoors as much as possible. And then journaling works for a lot of people. I found some people just don't like meditation, and that's fine. It just doesn't work for them. And so journaling's very helpful in that regard. Gratefulness journal, loving kindness, things like that.
If you enjoyed this short episode, check out our full library on our NAMP YouTube channel, where you can catch up or learn more. Keep in mind that the information on the NAMP podcast is for educational purposes only and should not be considered medical or legal advice. The NAMP is not liable or responsible for any harm, damage, or illness arising from the use of the information contained herein. By listening to the information on this podcast, you agree to defend, indemnify, and hold harmless the NAMP and all agents. Copyright NAMP, all rights reserved.